Hey, if you see me on your For You page, I need your whole list to pay attention because this message is for you, okay? So listen, these videos that I be making about how... Did you hear that ding in the background? These videos I be making about how we are going to be like warriors standing on the front lines and how I'm not going into heaven on earth when the world does split, quotation. Not really entirely for sure about that just yet. But the reason why I say this, okay, pay attention. 2015, I had a dream, right? I had a whole month full of nightmares. Okay, like being pulled in this coal mine by this big dark entity, and I was kicking and screaming. Then I woke up. I'm only remember 3 dreams out of it though. Well, I mean more than 3 dreams, but the scary parts. The second one, I was breaking out of the coal mine with a whole bunch of people who were wearing nursing outfits. They were wearing scrubs. And we were running towards Niagara Falls, right? And I knew it was Niagara Falls. Never been there before, but that was the energy was getting. I was like, I sensed it. I knew it, right? And we had nowhere to go. So then we go, I wake up, and in this other dream, it was me and a billions of light beings standing against dark entities in a dark city. Like, me and these billions of people were standing in this dark city, and we were like surrounded by big, beautiful white light. Like my clothes, like my spirit was bright and light, right? And as I was looking towards in the city, right, there was nothing but dark, shadowy human beings standing in front of me, okay? They didn't even look like human beings. They looked like demonic entities, okay? And the city was dark. Like, you could see the buildings, but there was no lights. There was no moon in the sky. It was just dark, but you could see them through the darkness because the billions of people that were standing with me that were about to go to war, okay? And you could see the faces. They looked soulless. They like, I knew we were about to go to war. I knew it, and I was so ready, okay? So then the next night, it might have been a couple weeks after, but I think it was the next night, I had a dream. And to remind you, I was a Christian, okay? Before anybody tries to throw shade. I was a Christian. And the next night, I had a dream. I was looking in the sun, and Jesus appeared in that sun. Like, he had the same bright light that I had on my spirit, right? I was looking at him. And of course, he looked just like Jesus. Like, of course, at the time I was a Christian. And I am a firm believer, okay, before anybody tries to throw shade. Your spiritual team will mold themselves into whatever set religion you believe in, or whatever part of your journey that you were in your life. Now, remind you, I do believe in Jesus, right? But not as the Bible says. Okay, let me go ahead and say that. But I was looking at Jesus, and he looked just like how they show Christianity, because I have not known him no other way, okay, at the time. So, he had his beard. He looked exactly who they say he is, right? And I promise you, he told me everything. He told me what my life was going to be like. He told me I had a purpose. He told me what my purpose was. Like, I felt so much sense of relief, because at that time of my life in 2014 or 15, like, my life was in shambles. My marriage was going horrible. We're divorced now. I was in like a major part of depression. I felt like I was damned. I was just in this part of my life to where I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel like I had a purpose. I didn't feel like my life was going to be anything other than what it was. Okay, and I felt like a sense of relief. I was like, thank God, man. I was like, dude, thank you. I was like, I'm so glad I saw this, right? It was 4:11 on my timestamp. I don't know if that's information that you guys need, but nevertheless, I kept thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna remember this when I get up. I'm gonna remember this when I get up. I'm gonna remember this when I get up. Do you know? Okay, when I woke up, I didn't remember nothing. I did not remember anything he told me. I did not remember what he said my life was going to be. I did not remember him telling me my purpose. I did not remember nothing, but I still feel that sense of I had a purpose. But of course, like, those years that went by, like, I kept remembering, like, dude, he told me I had a purpose, and like, it didn't show to me. Like, everything did crumble. Like, my marriage didn't work out. Of course, we got a divorce, and then I got into another situationship that went bad. You know what I mean? Like, Got into a drug addiction really bad, which reminds you, I was already in drug addiction growing up, but it got worse. And now I'm in recovery, you know. And recovery can be however your spiritual team is guiding you to see fit, okay? Let's not procreate. You got to do recovery how recovery needs to be done, because that's not a thing, okay? That's just people who are locked in a box, and you do not need to be locked in a box. Whatever your spiritual team guides you to do with your recovery is your recovery. Your recovery is your responsibility, not everybody else's. Let's talk about that. Nevertheless, like, my life was like breaking down in little domino effects, and I mean, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm where I need to be right now, and that's where I'm forever grateful. But I'm telling you, this is why I make the videos that I make every now and again, talking about being at war and being on the front line, because baby, I'm telling you, when I had that dream, that was in like 2014, 2015, I'm pretty sure it's 14, 15, one of those two, and it still makes so much sense to me, because again, at the time I was a Christian, but now that I sit here and really think about it, I do feel like I could possibly be doing that now, because I don't remember what he told me, you know what I mean? I could be doing part of what he told me now, you know what I mean? And the rest is still yet to come. So, nevertheless, if you see this, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Because my dreams be dreaming sometimes too. But, nevertheless, I hope that helped. Love you. Bye.